All right. All right. Put the 1 if you can hear me. Put the 2 if you can't. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. We should be up and live. We are up on YouTube. Had to get my last second sneeze in. All right. All right, we are up and live on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Up on Hot Mic. Let's just make sure we are before we go and we do our introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in and you're watching this and you're wondering why you're not seeing the game, this is meant to be watched live. So you're watching this on the playback. I guess you can hear my commentary, but somehow go find the stream so you can watch the playback there. But, all right, there is the snap from Russell Wilson looking towards his right. He connect with creative character DK Metcalf to move, not necessarily move the chains. But all right, we are live. We're up on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in on Hot Mic. Let me just check just to make sure before I do my introduction. And once again, the shout outs. Eagles game is live. We are live. Yes, indeed. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 game number 3 of Wildcard Weekend, where there's possibly a call for having the football on their hands. I'm not too sure why Fletcher Cox's stomach is out. I don't think that's Fletcher Cox. No, it's not. Somebody else. They're rubbing their stomach. I'm not too sure what the case was. But let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for the fourth and final. I don't know why I had to study there. Fourth and final game of Wildcard Weekend, where the Philadelphia Eagles host the Seattle Seahawks in Lincoln Financial Field. That is a clear and cut fumble. For your 2019 Wildcard Weekend NFL Playoff Game Highlight Commentary live in Hold My Nugget Studios, also on the Hot Mic app. I am your host, the humble host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. All right, let's have ourselves a good time. 3rd and 4. Russell Wilson looking towards his right, finds Tyler Lockett, but he can't hold on to the ball, as we're going to get an early 3 and out from the Seattle Seahawks traveling on the road. Thus far, we just came back from an absolute clinic between the between the New Orleans Saints and Minnesota Vikings, where we saw the Vikings advance on the road. And here we are. What will be the fate? We saw Houston hold down the fort at home. We saw Tennessee walk into New England and walk out. We saw Minnesota walk into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and walk out. And last but not least, here we are. What will be the fate of the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks? Shout out to my man, Chris Thorne Show, putting 2 on it. Says, my brother, shout out your boy out. Much love to Chris Thorne. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for social commentary, if you're looking for what's going on in the black community, if you're looking for a little talk show host, I should even say a little, it's a quite big talk show out there in Memphis. All right, you got to go and follow my man Chris Thorne Show. Been rocking with me for damn near 3 years since we was back in Tommy Sotomayor chat room, man. That's my guy right there. That is my guy. Shout out to Chris Thorns. Always love, brother. Always love. 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Handoff to Booby Miles Sanders. Pickup of about 3 yards. And then moving the chains. Well, not necessarily, because it's going to be a 2nd and 8 situation. And shout out to everybody tuned in on Hot Mic. Thank you guys for coming right back. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor and download it. People are saying the app's not working. Can't see it on Hot Mic. Wait a minute. Make sure the stream is up. No, it is up now on Hot Mic. Close the app and open it right back up. They're saying I'm buffering over there. It's clear for me now. Let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly on Hot Mic. Let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly. There's a loss of the football by Carson Wentz. Picks it back up, throws it down the field. It's out of bounds. Hits somebody in the hands. Oh, we're back up and we're working. All right, we had a little bit of a delay over there on Hot Mic, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We've jumped back to 111 in the building. Thank you guys for coming right back in Hot Mic. YouTube, we up to 271. Brandon Ellis, my old high school teammate, says, Chiseled Adonis for president. You know that's not possible. The brother's only 25 years old. I got to run in 2032. And when I run in 2032, my slogan will be hashtag Buster Nut 2032. That is the only way to make sure that you are indeed clear-minded and we won't be going to war every single second. Pass from Carson Wentz on 3rd and 8, intended for, I believe that's Greg Ward, and it's incomplete. Kid Vicious puts in $5, says, fly, Eagles, fly, on the way to victory. Says, let's go, Birds. For the Philadelphia Eagles fans, I know Wentz to Philly is in the building, cheering on his Philadelphia Eagles. And let's go down the list and shout out the individuals after this punt for tuning in to the stream. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Philip says, isn't EDP at this game and he lost his job? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame for EDP. People have been sending me videos of this man for the longest, hoping that we can go and collaborate. I was on the dumpster fire with Urinating Tree and 5-Point Vids. I saw a lot of comments talking about they want EDP to be on the show. Alejandro Martinez Jr. says, shout out to all my Raiders fans watching your live. Shout out to the Raiders fans. The Raiders have always been a respected franchise for me. And me being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan who did not grow up during the rivalry of the 70s, I respect those historic, gritty franchises. The Raiders have been somewhat of a joke as of late, but they still have my respect. Regardless of the fact Al Davis probably, or I should say Jerry Jones is currently participating in the Al Davis challenge when you don't learn to let go. But he'll always have my respect. I always got respect for the Raiders, man. I always got respect for the Raiders. Javon says, I'm wearing my Brian Dawkins jersey. As you should. I actually got to get myself one of those. Philly Prince says, fly, Eagles, fly. Ultimate Oreo says, loud and proud. Bum says, the Gruden Grinders. Levi White says he's a Raiders Dan. Oh, he corrected himself and he said fan. I was gonna go on a whole other tangent. Neon says he's a Chargers fan. Guided Lion puts 1 on it. A lot of people talking about the Raiders are trash. That ain't what we here to talk about. Tanner Davis says, I need that Benoit shirt. All right. Show of a number. Put that 1 if you would like this Chris Benoit shirt. And I will put the link as to where you can find it for you. If you want to know where to find this Chris Benoit shirt, I will put the link so you can go and find it. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know where I found this here shirt. All right, I'm seeing ones. I'm seeing a lot of people want to know where I found this here shirt. All right, say no more. Let me go and get the link for you. And I just want you to know the shirt cost me the low price of 20 Dura. So here is the link for you for the Chris Benoit shirt. The greatest technical wrestler of all time. Damn right I said it. There is the link. Let me open it up myself and get like the I'm gonna open up the link and put the bit.ly link for you. No, you guys on hot mic. Let me just put that in there for you guys as well. There's the link for you. Bam. Chris Benoit shirt. Hand off to Homer Simpson. Only a gain of about 2. There is the link for the Chris Benoit shirt. If you were looking for it, there it is. Bam. There is your link for the Chris Benoit shirt. JG, I can't necessarily say that he was scared of the consequence. Well, then again, Perhaps he did have CTE. There's the slide from Russell Wilson at the 30, big time gain. And I'll say this about Chris Benoit, right? Because we kind of underlook brain injuries with CTE, because really with Chris Benoit, he was the first one to go get that stuff started, right? So we can, although I understand the severity and the weight of what it was that he did, however, I'm not going to cast an overabundance of judgment for somebody was diagnosed with a brain of, an 80-year-old person by the time of his death. There were neurosurgeons who went and did that, research on that. So the conclusion that I came to with that was, because that was the state of his brain, who's to say he was even in his right mind? Anybody who knew Benoit knew this man was one of the kindest souls, and then all of a sudden, one weekend, everything shifts. I won't chastise the life of a man based on a weekend where this man's mind must have been somewhere. Now, granted, I may just be a Benoit fan. Perhaps I could be talking out of my gluteal cleft. But from where I stand, if you got CT and you got brain injuries, sometimes people just not in their right mental state. Pass caught by DK Metcalf. No, it's not. It's incomplete. Because remember that player who played for the Kansas City Chiefs that I cannot remember what his name was, but he shot himself in front of Andy Reid in 2012. I think he killed his girlfriend, then drove to the stadium right before a game and then shot himself in the tunnel. And he also suffered from CTE after they did the autopsy. Junior Seau suffered from CTE. He killed himself as well. So this is a conversation that we got to take into account, regardless of the fact of somebody's actions and thing. We can't acknowledge the illness for one and chastise the other. Not to say you support what happened or what he is that he did, but if we acknowledge the fact that the brother was sick, that the sister was sick, then we can start to move forward. Paul Lawrence as well. Yes, roid rage as well. That's why I said wage. Roid rage as well. And that played into it as well, too. That they both play. And when you have roid rage and also you have CTE, you have an absolute disaster. Javon Belcher, that was his name. 3rd and 9. Snap coming from Russell Wilson. King JYT, no, this is not a deaf church. But we were just a little bit of a conversation. Pass incomplete, but there's a receiver who fell. Are we going to get a flag? Nowhere, not. 4th and 9. We're most likely going to see Jason Myers go out and kick the field goal. Oh, yeah, no. He killed himself in front of Romeo Crennel. Thank you so much for the correction. It was Romeo Crennel. And they're not going to run the ball. JG says, I remember. Kevin says if it was Philly, then it was Andy Reid in 2012. Yeah, so it was Romeo Crennel. Thank you guys for the correction. That's what it was. Turns out the kick was blocked. There will be no points. There was a wild Snorlax in Lincoln Financial Field, and they blocked the kick. Everybody's hands on their hips wondering how the hell they didn't score. Eagles fans cheering, but at the same time cursing out Santa. But let's talk football. We got to do our little bit of predictions to see who we believe will be winning. So first and foremost, let's get those predictions. I believe this will be a high-scoring game. But initially, I thought it'd be very similar to what we saw with the Packers and Cardinals in 2009. Judging by the pacing of the postseason thus far, I think it would be ASA 6, ASA 7, ASA 8, ASA 9 to believe that it will be a high-scoring game after seeing the pacing of the playoffs. So what I'm going to predict here is the Philadelphia Eagles will indeed lose to the Seattle Seahawks. (22-18). Should I say 2018? Maybe 23-21. You know what? I feel more confident with 23-21. 23-21. Eagles losing to Seattle. Let's take a look to see what the predictions are going to be. Wait, I'm looking for Steelers 75 because I know you're going to say something wild. Oh, well, there it is. I didn't have to look far. Steelers 75 says 82-10 in favor of the Seahawks. That's how you get things started. Will says 23-20 in favor of the Seahawks. Ultimate Oreo says 27-19 Hawks. Ron Johnson says Eagles take it 38-30. Jay Coleman says 28-20 E-Girls. Philly Prince says 28-27 Eagles. Banshee says 21-17 Eagles. Damon Gibson says 28-27 Eagles. No, Seahawks, pardon me. Galaxies 27-20 Seahawks. Mauled Allen says 31-21 Seahawks. Terrell Roan says 28-27 Eagles. Michael Molinero says Seahawks 24-22 Emiliano. Lugo says 23-20 Seahawks. There's Carson Wentz, pickup of 3 yards. All of that weight from that was Jadeveon Clowney just dropped on Carson Wentz's shoulder. My word, wow. Byron Mixtape 2017 Seahawks. Coco Bean 456 says 24-21 Seahawks. Marcus Williams 30-27 Eagles. Mobile says 6-3 Eagles. Anthony Jones 30-14 Seahawks. But I believe this will be the best game of the weekend. Daniel says Saints by 50. Well, damn. Game done. Hey, call up Marty McFly. Daniel ain't see the game. He's trapped in the past. Somebody bring him back to the future. Quentin Jefferson got a big-ass head. There's Rasheem Green. Look at Rasheem Green's head. Look at Rasheem Green's head. The back of his head is like 10 inches higher than the front of his head. Who created him? Somebody messed up the creation of Raheem Green. What's wrong with him? They messed him up on the Mario facelift. They lifted the back of his head too high. What's wrong with him? He's got a mountain for the back of his head. There's going to be a first down, but there's a flag on the play. Man got a large gargantuan head. You kidding me? What helmet this man wear? You got a head that large. Damn. Helmet must fit like a vehicle. You got to be kidding me. They need to bring up that graphic of I'm going to find Green, man. We about to roast this man right here. I need a PNG of this brother's head. Cuz this dude's head is gigantic. You got to be kidding me. What? We need a PNG of this brother. There's Carson Wentz handoff to Booby Miles Sanders. Gain of nothing. I'm going to find that, brothers. I'm going to find it. Just you wait. It'll take some time. I may just leave this whole conversation for about 20 minutes and come right back and hit you with his PNG. Bam, right there on the screen. Everybody look at Kareem Green. I feel like I said his name wrong again. I done lost brother's name. Oh, we getting choppy. Are we chopping up? Ooh, we chopping up. Carson Wentz. Oh, here comes the pressure. Pass over the left-hand side. Incomplete. Oop. Make sure we get back up. I'm not too sure what's going on here. We cut. Hold on. We're back on. Well, we're still up on hot mic. We went down. I must have froze. Here we go. I must have froze up on you guys. I should be back. Let me know if I'm still freezing. I probably got to correct something for you guys. Hold on now. I don't know why I'm cutting up. I should be back. Not too sure what's happening. I'm cutting up. Okay. Am I clear again? Or am I still freezing up on you guys? No, it's just me moving this time. I'm actually, can you see me moving at a regular pace? Or am I still, doing some Transformer sort of thing? Am I an Autobot? Am I a Decepticon? What is happening to the stream? I should be able to move. All right. Darian Freeman says Chiseled Adonis EXE loading at 100%. All right, I'm good. All right. Not too sure what transpired, but we back up now. Let me go find this PNG of Kareem Green. Or Kaheem Green. Feel like I done messed up this brother's name. I ain't going to say no more. I'm just going to let it ride. I'm going to let it ride out. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you letting me know that we good. All this happened because I saw that large alien-sized head. We would have been perfectly fine if I didn't see that alien-sized head. The minute that I saw it, I couldn't resist. And then the Lord said, oh, we got to correct this man. He wildin'. Put me in my place, I'll tell you that much. But we good now. That's what matters most. Oh, Lord, what a game. What a game we saw earlier, man. Saints being taken down by the Minnesota Vikings. Pass interference on the offense not getting called. I know Saints fans are going to be up in arms. I can't wait to see what the people have to say. But I'm seeing a lot of predictions for this game being about 50-50. There's no clear-cut winner from where we're sitting right now regarding the predictions. George saying he loves me. I appreciate you, George. That means a lot. Okay, you're blowing kisses now. I'll just take that back. Here we go. Zeno saying that he hopes that his Seahawks are going to win. May the odds ever be in your favor. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. We got 354 in the building on YouTube. Download that Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. I was about to send you the link for the Chris Benoit shirt again. But use the promo code Adonis, and you have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card in the second quarter. Hand off to the most Marshawn of Lynches. Why does he wiggle when he runs? Marshawn Lynch he looks like Mary J. Blige when she dances, but he's running. So you're just seeing a whole lot of this the whole time that Marshawn Lynch is running. He almost does the James White, but much more exaggerated. It's like he's wiggling when he runs. I don't know why. It's so weird. What is he doing? Steelers 75 says, has y'all foot ever fallen asleep while you're on the shitter? All right. Oh, Marshawn Lynch nearly trying to baptize somebody. He cannot get Malcolm Jenkins. It's going to be a gain of about 3 or so. Great carry by Marshawn Lynch there. Oh, good thing that Gary was there. That's one of the reasons why we did not see this man fall backwards. Good on them. Third and 2 situation. Russell Wilson takes the snap, looking right. He's got Tyler Lockett. He's not escaping the defenders, and he's going to be stopped. Still on the hunt, but we're going to see a first down. Are we still talking about legs? Legs falling asleep. My legs fell asleep during the last stream. You didn't hear me say anything about it. Damn it, why the hell we always go on another tangent whenever we record it? We start talking about some wild stuff out here. Fletcher Cox with the stop inside. What a play. Look, oh my Lord, Fletcher Cox with the stop. Did you see how he disregarded that offensive tackle? I mean, that offensive guard. My word. What a play by Fletcher Cox. Wow. David says, yo, new to hot mic. Much appreciated. Whoa, Xavier Barr done took it too far. All right, we ain't going to look at that. 3rd and 11 for the Seattle Seahawks. Can Russell, I turn the hoe into a housewife, Wilson, make a play? Whoa, Chris Collinsworth wilding. The first thing that comes out of your mouth. What is he talking about? All right, but 3rd and 11 situation for the Seattle Seahawks. Coming back to the line, Russell Wilson currently at the 38-yard line. 3:05 left to play in the first quarter. There's the snap. We're still scoreless. Russell Wilson steps up in the pocket. He's going to use his legs here. Running towards his right. You know what? There should be a flag for holding. He connects with DK, created character 1, Metcalf moving the chains, but there should be a hold on Homer. There should have been a hold on Homer. Take a look at Russell Wilson advancing. Look at if you can, oh, damn, they didn't show it. God damn it. There was a hold on Homer, man. There should have been a flag on Homer Simpson. Take a look at the right-hand side. Please move the camera while you're going. Please move the camera while you're going. God damn it. Okay, look at Homer. Look at Homer. Look at Homer. That's a hold. That's a hold. There should have been a flag for holding. Homer Simpson had a huge hand. Travis Homer Simpson had a huge hand on the right hand. Should have been a hold on Homer Simpson. James Lovejoy says, how about them Vikings? Great win for those guys getting the job done. Ooh, your party's actually not playing. Well, there it is. He was questionable coming into the game, but I thought he was actually going to mess around and play. I guess not. Here is Russell Wilson rolling towards his right. He's got time. He throws it towards his right. He connects with his man. That's Tyler Lockett at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 2 situation. And now they're taking advantage of that depleted Eagles secondary. Russell Wilson all kinds of time. One would wonder, where the hell's the pass rush to try to stop this man? Great combination between Wilson and his man Tyler Lockett. Oh, we've got a man down for Philly. Oh, that's Brandon Graham. That's a leader on their defense. They need that man. They can't afford to have him hurt. He needs to be healthy. He needs to be, on the field. They need that man. He's a leader on that defense. Philly fans will let you know that man down, and it's Brandon. Philly Prince says, oh, no, not to Brandon. The Ultimate Oreo blows the Vikings' horn. Oh, Mike said, all right, Mike. All right, Mike. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's currently 3. No, it's not 3. It's 0-0. I don't know why I said 3. I'm anticipating a score, though. But it's 0-0. Both teams scoreless here in the first quarter. In the last game of Wildcard weekend, where we're seeing the Philadelphia Eagles host the Seattle Seahawks. And if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. Get it on your phone absolutely free. For the app, you have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card in the second quarter and also in the end of the fourth quarter. But if you want to keep your opportunities coming, just download that there, the Hot Mic app. Malik says this chat ain't PG. Yes, it is. The chat is PG. You could bring your children into Hot Mic. There's no problem. Yummy Bunny 3 says new family member Cousins is here. Big fan. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Daniel says love me. I appreciate you, Daniel. Harley Wilkinson came into the building, says I'm late, but I'm here. Let's see how we do. Fly, Eagles, fly. Swift V says, do you think that Jadeveon Clowney is going to resign? Absolutely. If Jadeveon's given the opportunity to come back to Philly, he will come back. You don't throw praise like that towards Russell Wilson and you don't come back. Oh no, Carson Wentz is headed to the locker room. Carson Wentz is headed to the locker room. Hand off to Travis Homer Simpson. He's going nowhere for a loss. And Carson Wentz is headed to the locker room. This is what I mentioned earlier. I said this was the injury that these guys should have. That this is when Jadeveon dropped all of his weight on it. I mentioned that earlier. These guys just brushed over it. I knew that looked like it was serious. I knew that could have been something on that play. Russell Wilson takes the snap, stands strong in the pocket. Ball is ricocheted into the air. Incomplete. And are we going to see a field goal attempt? Oh, that was that offsides? Interesting call. Or I should say no call. Absolute missed offsides call. 49-yard field goal coming for Jason Myers. The kick is swung. The kick is up. It's got enough leg, and it is good. They say it would have been good from 53 yards. And there is 3 points on the board for who? The Seattle Seahawks. So you already know what we're doing. Time to move that 0. All right, it's time to move that 0. What we got to do? See, in the whole My Nuggets stream, as we always do, our numbers suffer from elephantitis. But there is one number that struggles. There's one number that doesn't have quite the size. There's one number that's rather micro. And that number is the 3. And because it's void of strength, what does that mean? It means it's something else. It's a hashtag weak-ass 3. Hashtag weak-ass 3. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, I'm going to give you an opportunity to see this weak-ass 3 and give you a little screenshot. There it is, staring at the 3. Let's get that over to the Seattle Seahawks. Not a big 3. It's a weak-ass 3. McCown coming onto the field following this Boston Tea Party Michael Scott return to the 26-yard line. And here comes Josh McCown, the man who's been on a gang of teams. Nobody's been on more teams than Josh McCown, man. Then again, I can't quote that. There's no guarantee. All right. Coming onto the field, there is Josh McCown for the Philadelphia Eagles. Ben says Josh McCown, more like Josh McClown. And the crowd goes mild. There's a timeout coming from Philly. Josh McCown, who's played on damn near every team. Nick Foles, highest in postseason history regarding completion percentage. He's currently 4-2. 1,000 plus 1,600 yards, 11 TDs, 5 INTs, and the MVP of Super Bowl 52. And Philly fans now knowing that Carson Wentz is in the tunnel, thinking to themselves, what could have been? They're singing a little bit of Case. Standing here looking out my window. My nights are long, but my days are cold, 'cause I don't have you. How can I be so damn demanding? I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. When I saw you sign to Jacksonville, I felt that I didn't. I'm not going to keep going. I'm just going to stop right there. I'm not going to keep singing. Not really a big fan of my lack of voice, but it's just enough for me. There's the toss to Miles Sanders. Picks up a first down for Philly, tackled by Bobby Wagner. Wow, okay. A lot of zone blocks over there. Great blocking by Philly. Advancing the football on Seattle. And you've heard me say it countless times. Again, I am a little bit concerned with Seattle's, defense. That's where my biggest concern is. And just for, I guess, what would they say? They say, como se dice, shits and giggles. One would wonder, well, that's Seattle's defense that's on the field, right? So if that's Seattle's defense, which is on the field, that would mean Rasheem Green is on the field. And if Rasheem Green is on the field, that would mean the alien deformed size head is on the field. If the alien deformed size head is on the field, that means there's a roasting session that probably should begin. So let's take a look at Rasheem Green's head. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Rasheem Green. And get a load of this man's head. What is that? What is that? Come on, man. First off, his barber didn't do him no favors on picture day. Why'd they let him come outside like that, man? Who did that to him? Why'd they do that to Rasheem Green? Top of his head longer than a Monday. Who thought this was a good idea? That ain't right. You're wondering why Seattle's defense is struggling. Take a look at this brother's head. How dare them do that to Rasheem Green? Rasheem Green walked into a barber shop, or I should say, after he got his hair cut, and he took a look at the barber, he started sounding like Alex Jones. God damn them. God damn them. God damn them. That was Rasheem Green. What is going on? this man's eyebrows. Call him Rock Lee, bushy brow sensei. This man's head is built like a nose pass. Are you serious? What's going on? Who thought this was a good idea? Where's his barber when you need him? Needs to have his job taken. That ain't right. Who did that to Kareem Green? Kasheem Green? What's wrong with him? Get him out of here. Get out of here, Rasheem Green. Come on, man. Man out here looking like alien. Get him out of here. What's wrong with him? And they got teammates as well. They got other teammates on the team. We can't forget Quentin Jefferson. McCown rolling towards his right, able to make Clowney miss, but he's going to be taken down. But Quentin Jefferson loaded this man's head. Circular, oval. He plays football because his head is shaped like one. If you turn his head sideways, it looks like a wine glass. Come on, man. What's going on with these heads of the Seattle Seahawks? What's wrong with them? Quentin Jefferson and Rasheem Green need to get their heads changed. Put on Mario facelift. Fix them, Jesus. Fix them. Loss for Miles Sanders. We're going to see the punt unit. There's a flag, though. A very, very late flag. Illegal block in the back on the offense. That's going to be declined. We're going to see Seattle get this football back. That on Jason Kelce. $14:08 remains in the second quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. You have an opportunity to win yourself a Amazon gift card. Here are the links for the Android, for the iPhone. You can get it on your phone. Dominic says, I come in the commentary and the first thing I hear is Chiseled Adonis roasting dude's forehead. Hey, man, I didn't go as hard as I wanted to when it came to roasting him, as the patriarchal Adonis has decided, hey, I'm going to take a nap not too far from the Chiseled Adonis. But the nerdy sports guy says this game is over. If you learned anything from Wildcard weekend, what you don't say is the game is over in the first half. Because the Bills had the lead. They lost. The Patriots had the lead at one point. They lost. Not going into halftime. They didn't have the lead going into halftime. The Vikings, well, they had the lead damn near the whole game. I think the Saints, did the Saints score first? No. I don't think the Saints ever had the lead. Yeah, I don't think the Saints ever had the lead. No, they didn't. I don't think the Saints had the lead at any point. But if you need to know anything about Wildcard weekend thus far this season, game ain't over until it's over. Zeno, Sun God, Son Goku says, save your chakra, fam. Don't do it. Fair enough. That's interesting. Diesel said the Saints were up 10-3. Fair enough. Yes, they were. Yes, they were, because they were up 10-6 at one point. Yes, the Saints did have the lead at one point. So it's too early to say anything about teams winning, you know? The top 4 leading passers, or most pass yards in the lead, did not make the playoffs, but all of the most rush yards made the playoffs. That's a very funny looking graphic. Why is Lamar Jackson dancing? What? I don't like the way they look like that. But ladies and gentlemen, what is the purpose of that graphic? To let you know that old school football is still alive and well. Why is that? If you're able to run the football, you can make it to places, man. You can make it places. Play action fake. Russell Wilson looking towards his right, connects with DK Metcalf, not moving the chains. Oh, Adrian Wallen. All right, we ain't talk about that now. Tony Zimmer says, hey, CA and Chad, I start a new job tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, good luck to Tony Zimmerman. Good luck to Tony Zimmerman starting a brand new channel. You know? So, a channel. Starting a brand new job, new chapter in life. Best of luck to you, brother. Knock it out of the park. Russell Wilson pass over the middle, caught by, I believe that's Tyler Lockett once again. Moving the chains, keeping their drive alive. Joshy Nelson puts 10 on it. Play action fake to Travis Homer Simpson. Moving the chains over the middle to Tyler Lockett. Finding the O in the ozone layer. Doing his best impersonation of pollution. Being able to move the chains. Marshawn Lynch gain of about 2. 3-0 is your score with 12:25 remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind we have ourselves a little bit of a giveaway for $50 Amazon gift card. All right? So, just make sure in order to qualify in the giveaway, you got to either follow Hot Mike on Instagram or Twitter. Follow Hot Mike on either Instagram or Twitter. Then make sure you follow the Chiseled Adonis. That is the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis on Hot Mike. But before we break those down, Jacob, I only wear Hanes. I don't wear Hollister. Would pick up a first down, but there's a flag on the play, and he seems extremely upset. And there's somebody talking trash to him. Pass interference on the offense. Levi Owen says, I'm new. What's your name? I am the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And let me tell you something, Levi. Since you are new, do me a favor. Download this Hot Mic app. It is absolutely free. Yes, it's kind of odd to, meet somebody. You show up for the very first time and there's somebody already telling you to do something. But it's rather in your favor to go and do this. Why is that? Because you can download the Hot Mic app. It is absolutely free. You download the Hot Mic app. You have an opportunity to win yourself a $25 or $50 Amazon gift card. All right, all you got to do is follow the Hot Mic app, Hot Mic INC, on Instagram or Twitter. Then when you're on the Hot Mic app, just follow. My Lord, what a catch by Tyler Lockett, but he might just be out of bounds. They're saying that it's incomplete. Indeed that it is. Robster Sewell puts 10 on it, says showing love. I appreciate you. But yes, what you got to do is download that Hot Mic app. Utilize the promo code Adonis. Follow me as a broadcast on the Hot Mic app. Once you enter Hold My Nugget Studios, tweet out and let the people know that you're tuned into Hold My Nugget Studios. And then from this point, all right, we'll have a trivia question at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter, and you can win yourself an Amazon gift card. We've had 2 winners already in the last stream for the other playoff game, and here we are. Adrian Chax says, who are you? I love how fast he talks. Well, if you didn't know, Adrian, let me tell you something. I am the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Adrian says, say my name 5 times and I'll donate 20 to you. Well, if you are a man of your word, let me repeat myself numerous times. And I tell you, I've been doing this for years, so it's extremely easy to be able to say. Philly Prince says there's a catch. Ain't gonna lie. What is the catch? Philly, what is the catch? But I am the I'll count it down for you. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The chiseled Adonis. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The chiseled Adonis. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The chiseled Adonis. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The chiseled Adonis. The diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The chiseled Adonis. Don't you love the way it sounds? And I said it 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. I do the spin and Rudy, but there ain't no reason to doing that. On top of that, I'm kind of freeballing that where we sit right now, so I don't want to have my scrotum fly on my side of the pant leg. Nobody want to see that. But ladies, of course, if you like to see it, just DM me. I'll send nudes. But we ain't talking about that right now. Paul Lawrence says, how long did it take me to memorize that? 2 minutes? Because I always said those words. I've always said those words. So because I always use those words, I'll just put them together. The first time I ever said it on video, I think it was 2016 at my failed podcast attempt. I tried to have a podcast by myself. I called it the Intellectual Jackass Podcast. And it did not work out. Did not work out. So, but I did call myself. That was my name, and I started consistently, doing it from that point. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take this and carry it, man. It's funny whenever I go and do stand up and I get on stage and I introduce myself, people just be, whoa, what is this guy doing? Is he rapping? I'm like, no, I'm not a rapper. Random Trainer X says, Chiseled out here being the black Ric Flair with that promo. Well, I mean, I ain't really cut a promo. I just repeated my name. But I can cut a promo. I definitely can. But, Adrian, you said if I said my name 5 times, you'd put 20 on it. So, it is now your move. Muhammad S. Bar says I'm his favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. Where you at, Adrian? Where you at? Mike says, can you dig it, sucker? And let's take a look at the replay to see if Tyler Lockett was down. You know what? Take a look at them toes, man. I think he's down. That is a completed pass. That's a completed pass. And I know what the the apprehension would be. Hey, his foot came off the ground as that he finally secured that football. But nah, man. It's a catch. Everybody's saying straight cash, homie. Lawrence Lowe put 20 on it. Said, yo, can I work for you? No homo. And I got you in the 20. All right, so Lawrence Lowe put on 20. I can't say he put on 20 on behalf of Adrian, but he's asking if he could work for me. I would need a position for you to work for me in due time. Keitel Verke puts 5 on it. Says, what's the chance? What chances do you give the Vikings next week? If they play the way they played today, they can win. Run the football in the playoffs, you can win any game. Honestly, you can win any game. But Adrian Harden. Let's participate in the Rocky Challenge. Yo, Adrian! Where you at? We had a bet. Be a man of your word. You're probably a kid. You're probably going to be trying to go find your parents' credit cards. Hey, Seuss got it. He put the yo, Adrian in the Rocky voice. Adrian trying to hide now. 1st and 20 from the 47-yard line. Let's actually call the game for the next 4 minutes until we had to go and do ourselves a little bit of a raffle. Gain of 1 yard for Travis Homer Simpson. Jossie Nelson says, let me double that 20. And puts 20 on it. And I appreciate you, Jossie. I appreciate you guys who are putting down the 20. It appears that they're all calling out Adrian. And Brandon Ellis got it right. My old high school teammate got it right. He said, Adrian going to wake up with 2 left feet. Because let me tell you something, Adrian. I'm a man of my word. And when we didn't have an opportunity to shake hands on the bet. However, if you were to turn you're not a man of your word, I'd have to activate my voodoo coming to a hood near you. Utilize my voodoo powers on you. You're going to wake up with 2 left feet, and I hope you do the cha-cha slide on the roof. And when the music comes on, it says to the left, to the left, to the left. I hope that there are no barriers stopping you from going left. David says Carson was a huge loss for Seattle. Absolutely, they needed him. Everybody in the chat room screaming, yo, Adrian, where you at? 3rd and 14. Now in Philly territory. Wilson takes the snap, but it appears that somebody should have called the timeout. I'm not too sure what happened. I saw Doug Peterson calling for a flag. Indeed, there is. There's a delay of game on offense. This would push them out of Philly territory. Although they were at the 47, this would move them back. Where would they be now? It would not be the other 47. When we talk penalties, Seattle has had 5 penalties for 35 yards in contrast to Seattle's 15. 3rd and 19 for the Seahawks, moved out of the territory. Pass incomplete for Marshawn Lynch. And we're going to see another punt from Seattle. Lawrence Lowe put 2 on it, and then Adrian said it was all a genjutsu. Well, Adrian caught himself in the genjutsu. Guided line said Adrian gonna be selling lemonade to pay the Chiseled Adonis. You ain't lying. There's the punt to be returned back for the Eagles, but it's gonna be fielded inside the 10 at the 8. And they're coming back in 30 seconds, and much like I will be as well, because luckily I have the IP address of Adrian, so I'm going to use some instant transmission and go find him real quick. All right. Turns out. And we are back. Hey, fix yourself, camera. Fix yourself. Why am I still a little bit blurry? All right, we back now. Well, let me slide more to the left. Let me get myself centered. The hell was Josh McCown diving for? There's a handoff to Boston Tea Party. Michael Scott picks up a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles. First and 10, 7:50 remains on the clock in the first half. McCown takes the snap over the middle, connects with, I believe that to be Dallas Goedert. And if you're wondering why you're looking at the game and you're not hearing Carson Wentz, you're not seeing Carson Wentz. He left with an injury at the tail end of the first quarter. There was a hit from Jadeveon Clowney on Carson Wentz, and now there's questions of Carson Wentz's return. But 2nd and 5, handoff to Boston Scott. Lamar Sorrell says he must have missed something. Thomas Scott says Adrian is saying in Tyree's voice, "What more do you want from me?" Brass Man put 5 on it on the Cash App. Says showing you some love. I appreciate you, Brass Man. Candace Leach putting 5 on it on the Patreon. Much love to you, Candace. There's Miles Sanders takes the snap, and he's going to go, I should say gets the handoff, and picks up a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles, moving the chains, using their frequent flyer Miles. Now, I appreciate you guys. Means a lot. There's McCown with the snap, 1st and 10, looking left, the pass off the hands of Zach Ertz. And Candace says, got to show love for you. Gotta show support for you, brother. Love your work and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Candace Leach. A constant staple in the comment section. Always tuning in and sharing your witty remarks with all of us. I appreciate you. Means a lot, and thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Means a lot to have you guys here. We've kept the same consistent numbers from the first stream to the second, and soon enough we will have the first Amazon gift card giveaway. McCown rolling. He's going to use his legs. Old man McCown gets back to the line of scrimmage. No, he actually picks up about 3. Brandon Graham is on the way to the locker room himself. The Philadelphia Injured Eagles is what their name should be. Third and 7. Under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap come, but no, it does not. It's going to be a timeout from Doug Peterson. Oh, Adrian says, I'm sorry, I'm a fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian has showed up in the chat room, and Adrian says he is a fraud. I need everybody on YouTube to let Adrian know he is a big, fat phony. You big, fat phony. Matter of fact, no, Adrian, we want to make sure that we got to make sure that you, what's your size, Adrian? How much you weigh? Because we don't call you a big fat phony if you're not fat. We just going to call you a phony. Everybody call Adrian, you're a phony. Hey, Adrian. Yo, Adrian, you're a phony. You phony. Add an H to Genuine Song. He said pony, we say phony. Pass over the middle is going to be caught by, I believe that's Dallas Goedert. Or is that Zach Ertz? No, it's not. It's Dallas Goedert. Moving the chains. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, here we are on YouTube. You have your last opportunity to get yourself an opportunity to join the Hot Mic chat room in winning a Amazon gift card. All right, all you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. Follow Hot Mic on Twitter or on Instagram. I will ask yourself a question, trivia question. Also, don't forget to follow the Chiseled Adonis here on Hot Mic as well. But here comes a trivia question. I need a drum roll, please. When Adrian uses his fingers to type, we'll all say enough from the clown. All right. And I will type into the chat room the question just so you guys can see it. Make sure. Here we go. There are the drum rolls. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your question to win the Amazon gift card. Who was the first Seattle Seahawk to win the NFL's MVP award? Who was the first Seattle Seahawk to win the NFL MVP award? There is your question. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We have a winner. Lamar said Terrell Owens. Lamar said Terrell Owens. Oh, my God. There's always one. There's always one. What's wrong with you, Lamar Sorrell? You were a winner of the gift card before. Chris Souls said it was Jeter. Oh, nincompoops. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. And we must announce who is the winner of the latest $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. And your winner is, give me a drum roll, please. Let me see those drum roll apps. Somebody said my mother never played football. And the answer is Sean Alexander. But the first to get the answer right was Xavier. Round of applause for Xavier. You are the winner of the latest Amazon gift card giveaway. And there is some brotherly love amongst Xaviers, as Xavier Barr says, well, at least it wasn't Xavier. The winner is Xavier. Congratulations to Xavier. Round of applause. Let me know what your Twitter handle is or your IG handle is. And I will let my people will reach out to your people. Under 4:30 left to play. There's the snap. McCown takes a step up in the pocket, looking towards his left the entire time, throws the football away. Oh, my man, Hoodie Zay. It's my guy right there. Shout out to Hoodie Zay. Been showing love since the very first stream. In the building. Let me go and grab your Twitter and send it over. So make sure you're following Hot Mike. Shout out to you. You are the winner of the Amazon gift card giveaway. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one more remaining in the second half. Stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss out on that opportunity to win yourself that gift card giveaway. Congratulations to Xavier once again. You are the winner. And Travon Harris has put $1 on it. Much love to you. Dell has sent 5. Oh, that was yesterday. Dell sent 5 yesterday. I appreciate you, Dell. Why, I had no clue. I had to click accept. Shout out to Dell. He sent me that yesterday. I don't know if I had given you a shout out, but thank you so much, man. Means a lot. That's what's up. That is what's up. Oh, wow. We're at 63,000 views on my thoughts on World War III. There is a 46-yard field goal from Jake Elliott to tie it up. There's the kick. The spot is good, and the kick is great. We've got an even score at 3 apiece, but unfortunately it's 3 points. So when we get rid of the 0 and we bring in the 3, you already know it's not going to be a strong 3. Oh, no. It's going to be a hashtag what? Hashtag weak-ass 3. Hashtag weak-ass 3. And for those with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis is not going to give you a 5-second pose. Hashtag weak-ass 3. Philadelphia Eagles even up the score. 2:53 left to play on the clock. 3-3 going into halftime. Oh, I like that, Jack Hagman. He says hashtag insignificant 3. Let's go and see what's going on in Twitter world. Let's go down the list. Jalen with the tweet at the end of the first game says get connected for free. Kirk family member feeling TD. Mike Hell says Kirk family member shout out. ENC moments. Rudolph in the red zone reindeer. Russ Bus says Saints put your motherfucking head back down. There's a big ass 6. Mr. X Comics. Well, man, I missed the whole ending of the Twitter world. Chris Adams with the big ass 6. David puts out the death note. JT Willis. Changing of the guard at QB. Brady, Roethlisberger, Rivers, Manning, and Breeze could either be retiring or playing for another team. Wow, changing of the guard at quarterback for sure. Dave Echo in the building. Guy Hodge in the house. Hoodie Zay, as always, you like that. Joshua says, so you know what? I will not put my motherfucking head back down because I'm proud of my team. He must be talking about his New Orleans Saints. Yang Vang says, have I forgotten about Nick Folk? Absolutely not. Chris Ketchum says a whole lot of upsets. Going to have to get that death note ready. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. Handoff to Travis Homer Simpson. Gain of 2 yards. They're currently sitting at the 23-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down coming from the 2-minute warning. And keep in mind that Carson Wentz is indeed in the locker room. Yang Vang says we've been eating some Henry, but now Homer Simpson. Travis Homer Simpson will be saying donuts, or I should say donuts, like Katakuri in One Piece. Donuts. David Radler, look at this weak ass 3. J Emo Twitch says weak ass 3. Sherrod Petaway says a chiseled goat Adonis. Not just yet. I got to earn that. Trevon Smith said, I think they shouted you out during the Seahawks versus Eagles game. They were talking about the double doink game. Nah, that's just them talking about the double doink. That got nothing to do with me. Thomas says, Rasheed Green looking like this. Oh, nah, not that, Thomas. Damn. Thomas said, this is what Rasheed Green looked like. I hope y'all can see it. I'll make sure. Bam. This is Rasheed Green. Take a look at Rasheed Green. Maybe I should put it side by side. That's exactly what I'm fixing to do. Let me put it side by side. Let's get Rasheed Green on the screen. Thomas Scott said that Rasheed Green is looking like this. Let's get it up for the people. This is why you got to go and check Twitter World, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I got to make sure I check Twitter World. This is Rasheed Green. This is also Rasheed Green. Bam. We're brothers. We're happy and we're ugly and we're colored. Give me a high five. My word. Thomas, you have won. Congratulations. You won. Christopher in the building. Lucas Simmons in the house. Zach said, you know the drill, people. Sherrod Pettaway in the building says Mac McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers have the same amount of Super Bowls as Sean Payton and Drew Brees. But people don't talk about the Saints wasting Drew Brees' prime. Fair enough. Ethan, Boston Scott is a Philly midget. Lamar Sorrell saying something. Let me go listen to this man's. Oh, he got the Breeze jersey. Yeah, y'all up in the L train. Damn. Lamar, you ain't right. Lamar got the video of him in the Breeze jersey on the couch because they watching the Super Bowl. Damn. Nate Adams says, I don't know if somebody told you this, but name you were thinking about was Javon Butler. Yes, indeed. They told me. Belcher. Hoodie Zay, done one. Shout out to you, David Radler. Weak ass 3. DK Metcalf utilizing some of that speed. He's going to get to midfield, and this man went flying off to the sideline. Flowtown's finest. If a real Eagle and a Hawk fought, who would win? That's a good question. I have no clue who would win between a Hawk and an Eagle, but I'll probably say a Hawk. DC says, catch the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The Chiseled Adonis, only on Hot Mike. And Kenny Christmas says, check your PayPal, man. Indeed, I will. And back to Hot Mike we go. And I want to know what you guys thought about the comparison that Tom Scott done made. What do you think about that comparison that Tom Scott done made? Because I think that's hilarious. But we got to take a look at PayPal. Defensive holding. Lightning Flash says, why did the Patriots lose? Lack of defense. That's why they lost. If you can't stop the run in the playoffs, you're going to have a bad time. There's Russell Wilson going deep, looking for Tyler Lockett. Pass incomplete. John Gates sending in 40. Kenny Items sending in 450. Much love, you guys, for donating to the stream. Means a lot. Wilson looking for David Moore, but the pass was, more out of bounds rather than inbounds. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to donate to the stream, all of your locations to donate are on the left-hand side of the screen. Kenny sending 450. I appreciate you so much for donating to the stream. Means a lot. Derek says, fly, practice squad, fly. Oh, man. Mark Crazy Cap. Kearns says, if you haven't made the video yet, here's a great comparison for Brady. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Says Tom Brady looks like the dope. If you're not too sure what the dope is, ha-bam. Hide-ho, 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 hide-ho. They're saying that's what Tom Brady out here looking like. Oh, man, y'all ain't right. Y'all out of line. Y'all out of line. What's wrong with y'all? Uncanny resemblance. Damn. Hide ho, hide ho. Mason says, big fan, love your commentary. Means a lot. But here we go. 3rd and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Looking to take the lead before halftime. Here we go. 3rd and 10. 1:36 remains. The Seahawks currently at the 43-yard line. Pass caught by David Moore. Breaks the tackle. Picks up the first down. One blocker in front. Cuts back inside. He's going to be tackled at the 5. What a play. Russell Wilson wants to get to the line. Well, we're going to get a timeout coming from the sideline. That's Pete Carroll saying we want beast mode. And if I'm Seattle here, I'm handing the football to beast mode 3 consecutive times. What the hell just happened? David Moore going across the field. He nearly got tackled. Somehow was able to escape. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't see that one coming, I'll tell you that much. Hell of a play by David Moore, keeping the play alive. Advancing it inside the 5. And great block by DK Metcalf. And they just told Marshawn Lynch, get your big butt out of here. The Ultimate Oreo says G is for good morning, good evening Twitter. There's the G. Or matter of fact, does it show up as G like that? Or is it reversed? No, it's reversed. There's the G. There it is. G. As Lao G would say. There's the fake toss to Travis Homer Simpson pass incomplete. Targeted was Tyler Lockett. 3-3 is your score. 1:14 remains in the first half. Approximately 84 seconds. Pardon me. 74 seconds. There's a long Palina Patch. Pale Napa Cham. Pale Napa Chaminade. Pale Napa Chaminade. Matt Taffa says, I'm a good person. I appreciate that. That was a long name. That was a tongue twister kind of name. I didn't know how the hell to pronounce your name. False start on Jacob. We don't wear Hanes. We wear Hollister. The defender said, when I move, you move. Just like that. Though, it's going to be a flag. Something about Seattle being anywhere near the 5-yard line just makes them want to false start. What's wrong with him? Wilson over the middle, pass incomplete. Looking for DK Metcalf. We've got 3rd and goal. We have 3rd and goal, but there's a flag down, ladies and gentlemen. 1:11 left on the play clock, or 1:11 left on the clock. Little Red Rose says, what's up, Chiseled? How's it going? Roughing the passer on Derek Barnett. We need to see. Oh, my. You know what? He kind of was pushed, but at the same time, he should have never taken him to the ground. 1st and goal. Beast mode's in the game. There's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Makes the cut. He's going to be stood up. No, he's not. He keeps fighting and goes into the end zone for the score. That's a grown man. His name is Beast Mode. And the most Marshawn of Lynch finds his way into the end zone. 9 plays, 82 yards, 147, 1 minute and 47 seconds. I said 147 minutes. Are you all out of my mind? That's longer than the damn game. Marshawn Lynch, grown man, refuses to go down. Says, I'm going into the end zone. And Bobby Wagner says, hey, man, you my dogs. Look at Marshawn Lynch. Man taking 3 pills of Viagra. Little bit of Cialis. Says, you can't take me down, Malcolm Jenkins. Throws him and disregards his entire livelihood and goes into the end zone. He said, Malcolm Jenkins, I don't care if you got kids. You my child today. Goes into the end zone for the score, and we've got a 9-3 lead, and you know Marshawn's going to shake everybody's hand. Just ridiculous. He took Jenkins and said, remember that time when I tried to stiff arm you, but your teammate held you up? He ain't going to save you this time. Come here, son. Let me put your head up in the ground real quick. And we've got 10 points for Seattle, and you already know what time it is. Let's get that 3 up out of here, because when it comes to 10 points, when you see a touchdown score, you got to put the points up the only way that is appropriate. So you know what that means? That means we got to add ourselves a 1. So that's going to be a what? That's going to be a big-ass 1. You know we got to add a 0 now. We know we got to add a 0 now. Let's go and get that 0. And here we are. Let's move that a little bit to the right. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a big-ass 10. Hashtag big-ass 10. This time I'm going to get underneath the 1. I'm putting myself in the crevice. All right? Oh, and by the way, just want to let you know, for those with the benefit of flash photography, the chiseled Adonis will now pose for 5 seconds. You got your shot? Guess what? You got another opportunity, because I'm going into the 0. Big ass 10 in favor of the Seattle Seahawks. Taking the lead over the Eagles. Hashtag big ass 10. Where do you get an opportunity to hashtag big ass numbers during a live stream? You don't get a lot, but when you're in Hold My Nugget Studios, I'll be damned if you don't. Hashtag big ass 10. Tweet it out to your followers. Let them know they got to tune in to Hold My Nugget Studios. They are missing out. 10-3 is the lead on the road. Seattle currently over the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, and also, ladies and gentlemen, I have partnered with the Cameo app. If you have not already known, now you know. I've already partnered with the Cameo app, so if you are interested in getting a personalized shout-out video, you can reach out to me on the Cameo app. I am on that app as well. Paul Lawrence says Russell Wilson rocking the perm. Pass over the middle from Josh McCown, caught by Dallas Goedert. No timeouts remain for Philly, so they've got to have a sense of urgency here. Under a minute remains. 53 seconds left on the clock. They're lining up shotgun formation. Trips towards the left-hand side of Josh McCown. Takes the snap. There's a false start on offense. Most likely they're going to call this on the quarterback. They're probably going to call this one on the quarterback, plus there'll be a 10-second runoff. Oh, they called it on Jason Peters. Oh, I thought they were going to call the false start on Josh McCown, but they called it on Jason Peters. First and 15. The Eagles not too sure what the hell they doing. Josh McCown don't know what the hell he doing. Clock is moving. There's the snap. McCown spins out of the pocket. He's on the move. Throws a football away. 16 seconds remain. Jadeveon Clowney nearly got to him. Dallas Goedert is fired up. And I'm telling you right now, Philly wishes they had Carson Wentz in there, who put on a virtuoso performance to get his team to the playoffs. And, man, you know what? I can't say that. In the day and age of football we play now, You know what? I'd understand if they threw roughing the passer on that. But they did not. If I'm Josh McCown here, I'm throwing that ball on a out route really short. He'd step up in the pocket, but he'd be sacked. That's going to be Jefferson, and we will be going to halftime. Oh, boy, we got Miles Sanders getting up slow. Oh, no, that's Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders holding on to that hip. Seattle going into halftime with a 10-3 lead. My word, this is not going to be looking good if they got that big-time injury. Tug says, do I think we'll see Paxton Lynch making an appearance next season? No. Thomas Scott says, Rasheem Green mad he heard what I said. That's hilarious. Desmond Edmonds says, Jason, I got the clap. Garrett is officially boarding the L train and headed to the Death Note to be absolutely deleted. Lamar Sorrell says, we need that 3 a little bit smaller. Matter of fact, I should make this 10 a little bit bigger. Let's make that 10 a little bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's a bigger 10 right there. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the first half. We're going to go to a little bit of a commercial break. We will return at the start of the second half. We are back for the second half. Comes the kickoff. All right. Make sure we are back. YouTube, we should be back up. All right, here we go. Oh, we're back up now. All right, great. Kick goes into the end zone. Oh, boy, Carson Wentz is gone. It's confirmed that Carson Wentz will not return. He is done for the rest of the game with a head injury. "15 minutes on the clock for the third quarter, and here we go." There's a snap by McCown. Looking down the middle, he connects with Zach Ertz. They're now across the 50 into Seattle territory. And he is fired up. And here we go. We've seen a 10-3 game in the first half, where we've seen the Philadelphia Eagles trail at home to the Seattle Seahawks 10-3 in a game where Carson Wentz must have had to leave with a head injury. In came Josh McCown. And Josh McCown on the day is 7 of 10 for 59 yards. Miles Sanders, 7 of 39 on the ground. Zach Ertz with the biggest catch of the day thus far, 32 yards. Around the other way comes the end around reverse. And I believe that's Greg Ward attempting to advance the ball. There's Carson Wentz, head injury right there. Jadeveon Clowney hit from behind. Wentz completely disoriented, not too sure what's happening, head ringing. 2nd and 7. 10-3 is the current score. Wentz not coming back. And as Xavier said, he legit can't catch a break, and I agree, he can't. It's truly unfortunate. The man just needs to stay healthy. McCown going deep, looking to take a shot to Ward. There's a flag. And Trey Flowers wants to know why there is a flag. Well, most likely it's going to be on him. And the Eagles are already walking down the field, because they know for a fact there's going to be a defensive pass interference. It's a pass interference on Trey Flowers, as he would obstruct, Greg Ward from being able to get his hands on the football. Wow, you kidding me? What kind of defense was that? You talk about pass interference. He need to also apply for the Me Too movement as well. What's that guy doing? Here comes Boston Tea Party Michael Scott. He gets to the sideline and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 4. Gain of 16. We've got 1st and goal for the Seahawks. Jesus said he took a quick nap. Hey, listen, says he's a little bit late. Listen. Oh, damn, my voice done left again. I got a feeling. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's gone. My voice done left again. I thought it was coming back. Yeah, I can't. Oh, wow. What the hell was that? It's clip. He's sliding. Why can't I say slide? I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. It's, ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's over. It is over. Those commentaries tomorrow about to be brutal. Play clock all the way down to 0. It's going to be a delay of game. Ryan, if a 40-year-old McCown wins this playoff game, I should have never been talking trash earlier. When I got my voice back, I should have just rolled with that. I decided, hey, I'm just going to rub it in, and look at me now. I'm not getting paper, and I'm losing my doggone voice. Second and goal situation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again on the Hot Mic app. If you're watching on YouTube, you have not downloaded the app already, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. You have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card giveaway at the conclusion of the, I should say, 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Second and goal. McCown drops the football, trying to find a hole. He's hit from behind. That is Clowney. He sells Jason Peters. Hey, don't touch me. Jason Peters says, hey, man, I'm trying to help you up. He says, all right, I'll take the hand. I'll take your hand helping me up. Ken Norton Jr., former 49er and Cowboy, winner of 3 consecutive Super Bowls. Somebody said thoughts on Miles Sanders. Well, he's in the game right now. I believe that is him to the left. Indeed, that is. He's in the game. McCown on third and goal, running towards his left. He's going to be taken down by KJ right by the neck. And I'm be quite honest with you, I don't think they should have called the flag there. And they did not. Fourth and goal situation. Philly goes all the way down the field, but they're going to have to settle for a Jake Elliott field goal. Let me see that hand placement. Yeah, that's not a flag. That is not a flag, Eagles fans. There's no face mask, Jason Kelsey. You're screaming for no damn reason. 26-yard field goal attempt for Jake Elliott to cut the deficit 2-4. He kicks it through the uprights. It's good. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a 3+3. So you got to get rid of this 3. Just slide that on out of there. And what you got to slide in? Not even slide. You got to bring in that number for those Eagles because they just cut their deficit to 4. So 10 minus 4 equals what? That equals 6. But at the Chiseled Adonis live stream, live in Hold My Nugget Studios, them 6s are rather enlarged. Those 6s are rather challenged by the unchiseled Adonis, that is. So that's going to mean it's a big-ass 6. Hashtag big-ass 6. All right, and for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will take a small 5-second pose. There you go. Hashtag big ass 6. My eyes. All of the air just hit my eyes for some apparent reason. Hashtag hold my hot mic. Hashtag big ass 6. Say it with your friends that you're tuned into the Hold My Nugget stream. Let them know live on Twitter. Let's go over to Twitter world and see what's going on over there. Dr. Black says, bigger clown, AB or Trump? AB. JT Willis says, Seattle learned from their mistakes. Touchdown, beast mode. Derek says, hashtag big ass 3. Thomas says, Rasheem Green and the gang pulling up on me when I'm at my crib. And he showed me a photo of Diglets. Or I should say Doug Trio. It's not a bunch of Diglets. 3 Diglets are Doug Trio. David Radler, give me a big ass 10. Steve took a screenshot of both of them. Oh, man, nobody has more fun. Flowtown's finest sends me them celebrating with the "You Like That" for Kirk Cousins. That will be in the video. Thomas Scott, since the Eagles out there looking like the injured, Toon Squad. Coach says, go Pats. Kyle says, hashtag big ass 6. Corey Scott saying Seattle out here using the TM headbutt. Indeed they are. Hashtag big ass 6. Roger Goodell in the building. And we currently sit 10-6 is the lead for the Seattle Seahawks over the Philadelphia Eagles, who are down 1. Carson Wentz. Cocut Beats says, when I say weak ass, you say 6. Weak ass. Well, I got one better for you. When I say Hillshire, you say Farms. Hillshire Farms. Go meet. Russell Wilson, 3+ snap to pass. He's 6 for 7, 143 yards, and 118.8 passer rating. What does that mean? That means Seattle should start doing that more. Play action fake to Travis Homer. Caught by Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. Moving the chains for the Seahawks. 10:25 left on the clock in the third quarter. Everybody keeps saying Jason Garrett. Is there new news regarding Jason Garrett? It's just confirmed he's not returning. Did he get signed somewhere? The Cowboys are, oh wow, oh, they officially announced that he's out as head coach. I mean, they kind of did 3 days ago, but all right. It appears that Jason Garrett is indeed gone. Play action, well, ball was thrown straight into the ground. Pass rush done got to him. Rated Easy says, I'm starting to think Carson Wentz will never win a playoff game. In due time. It's just that he's had tough situations happen, you know? Seattle using their very first timeout of the game, or very first timeout of the first half. Most postseason games by a active head coach and QB. Tom Brady and Belichick, 41. Mike Tomlin, Ben Roethlisberger, 14. Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson, 14. Their record right now is 8-5, and they've also won a Super Bowl championship together. Third and 5. Russell Wilson going to the line. Taking the snap, play action fake. Dumps the ball off to beast mode, and here he goes running down the sideline. He's got some space. Wow, he just threw. Who was that? Somebody, was that Maddox? Whoever the hell that was. Got absolutely thrown. Beast mode put some distance on that. He turned number 29 into a goddamn javelin. Look at the replay. Ain't nobody trying to guard beast mode. He goes in there to try to get the hit, and here we go. Look at 29. Oh, they ain't show 29 go flying, man. He told 29, take a flight real quick. Would you like to go to the DR with the Chiseled Adonis? Why don't you take some distance over here? As Maddox says, I'll pick on Homer Simpson. But when beast mode comes around, I'm moving the hell up out the way next time. Josh96 says Kuzma's mom just tweeted at Shannon about her son's hair. He's responded now. Oh, I had no clue. I guess I could check that out to see what's going on with Shannon Sharp and Kyle Kuzma's mom. Kyle Kuzma's mom got it going on. Oh, wow. I'm going to go take a look at it. Play action fake. Russell Wilson going deep. He's got DK Metcalf. He makes the catch but can't keep his feet. Gets back up and goes into the end zone. Apparently he didn't need to. Touchdown. Good Lord. Man almost got a Sicilian necktie from his teammate. But regardless, it's a touchdown for Seattle. They're going to review it to see if he was marked down. But who was it on? It was on Maddox. 5-play, 81 yards, 1 minute and 50 seconds for the score. There's Maddox in coverage. Let's take a look at the replay and see if DK was up. He beat him off the line. He does fall, and he does get back up. You know what? Is his legs down upon him getting up? Before we take a look to see what's going on with Kyle Kuzma's mom. DK Metcalf's back up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. They looking at the reach over. You need to be looking to see if he actually cleanly got up. That's a touchdown. It's confirmed. Jason Myers is out there to kick the extra point. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a big-ass 7 going to make a debut in this particular stream. Get out of here, 0, ladies and gentlemen. It was 10-6. When you add points to 10-6, that happens to be a touchdown plus an extra point. That means it's a 7. So because I'm going to Twitter world anyway, let's get another hashtag going. Rather gargantuan, because it's a hashtag big ass 7. Hashtag big ass 7. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now take a 5-second pose. Did you get your screenshots? Tweet it out on Twitter. Hashtag hold my hot mic. Hashtag big ass 7. If you're live on the hot mic app, you just click the tweet button at the bottom left hand corner. 17-6 is your lead. 2-possession game once again. My final score for this game was 23-21 in favor of the Seattle Seahawks. Why is 7 being difficult? Let me just make this 1 a little bit bigger. God damn. Why am I struggling? I'm struggling so hard to make this. Ah, there we are. It's a little bit lower though. Wish it was higher, but it is what it is. Let's go to Twitter world and see what's going on. First and foremost, let's take a look at see what Kuzma's mom has to say about. I have no clue what Shannon Sharp had said about Kyle Kuzma's hair, but I see Kyle Kuzma's mother. Oh no, she's Kyle Kuzma, or I should say Shannon Sharp had this to say about Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma doesn't know what he wants to do with his hair. He's out there looking like Sang from Rush Hour now, and he's laughing. Kyle Kuzma's mother responds, "It's just hair. It grows, you cut it." He's just being himself. And I'm not trying to be like other people. Why are you walking around with a goat head, though? People so worried about Kyle's hair. Let me tell you what you should be worried about. Our soldiers being sent to war. Worry about that. Shannon responds, "It's just a joke, ma'am. Sorry you took it more than it was. Enjoy your evening. All the best." But what Shannon really is saying is, he's taking a little smoke of those backwoods. He's taking a sip of that hen dog. And he's saying, "Shut up, lady. Take a look at my biceps." That's what he's saying. How about you take a hot L with Kuzma's haircut? Good. Oh, DK Metcalf. There's a photo of him dressed as Superman. Nobody had no clue he'd grow up to actually be Superman. I'm sure he did, though. Daniel says, hashtag big ass Lizzo. There's the handoff to Miles Sanders, gain of 1. Mr. X Comics says, "My kid is currently deployed in the Gulf." Well, best of luck to your kid. Here in Hold My Nugget Studios, we wish him a safe return back from the Gulf. Second and 8. McCown takes the snap, pass caught by Dallas Goedert, the only Dallas in the playoffs, moving the chains to the 40. Reggie96 says it correctly. He says Kyle Kuzma's mom is a Karen. Watch out, you guys. We got a badass over here. Clowney is a bitch. 9-7. God damn. Who changed this Philly fan must have changed their name immediately. God damn. Their thoughts on Wentz almost getting killed? Well, it's a freak situation, man. What you gonna do? Nothing. AB says it's an Antonio Brown curse. Over the last week, the Steelers, Raiders, Bills, Patriots, and Saints all got eliminated. Wow. Antonio Brown is enough from the clown, huh? Something about Antonio Brown, man. There's just something about Antonio Brown. This man is just, he cannot resist. He can't resist. Enough from the clown. Low Tom's fine. It says, I swear, I think my freeze froze when you did that. He's talking about the hashtag BigAss7. Kyle, Top Her Fuller. Mr. X Comics, Aaron Spencer, David Radler, Jalen Prince, Desmond Edmond, Royce Evans. All put, hashtag BigAss7. Whoa, somebody called Mr. Suck Your Toes and tweeted at me. I ain't even going to read that. I don't know what kind of name was that. This man's name on Twitter is Mr. Suck Your Toes. How do you explain to somebody what your Twitter handle is? What in the world is that? Desmond Edmonds said AB released his music video. Did he? Oh boy, I'm going to have to download that. You might just see it at the end of tomorrow's video. 1st and 15, but there's more laundry on the field. Antonio Brown music video. The only thing I see on his YouTube channel is the teaser of 30 seconds. Sharaf Hassan says, "Can you say Pete Carroll? You have a nice, you have a 11-point lead." He wrote league. It's not like you're gonna blow it. Well, we'll see. As 5:40 remains on the clock. Jay Coleman says, "Who's more petty, AB or Jerry Jones?" That'd have to be AB by far. Jerry Jones is petty, but AB took everything to another level. Hell of a play by Jadeveon Clowney in the backfield. Able to stop Greg Ward's, forward progress, and he's going to stop him for a loss. That's a big-time tackle for loss. 2nd and 16 situation, down by 11. There's short Carson Wentz from the 45. McCown picks the football up, dumps it off. That's Boston Tea Party. Michael Scott carries it for a first down. He's going to be out of bounds at the 24, most likely. I think it's about the 24-yard line. McCown is limping, ladies and gentlemen. McCown is limping. Let's see what happened to Josh McCown here. And remember, Carson Wentz is not questionable. There's nobody questioning his return. He is out with a head injury. First and 10 from the 24. Hand off to Miles Sanders. He's able to get outside. He's trying to get to the sideline. Indeed, he does. And he's going to pick up 7. Desmond Edmonds thought he released the music video. Not just yet. Not just yet. Hey, listen, said this is irrelevant, but I'm hyped as hell for the Super Bowl now. Is that because the Patriots aren't going to be making it this time around? 2nd and 5. 3 tight ends to the left. There comes Miles Sanders on the toss. Can he find a hole? No, he cannot. He's going to be hit very hard and taken down after a gain of about 2. Tomcat M16 says, uh-oh, Philly need a backup to the backup. They might just need one. Jalen Harris says AB knew his football career is going nowhere, so he decided, why not make a video? That is so ass. Perhaps, because everybody wants to know what's going on with AB as Boston Tea Party Michael Scott is going nowhere as Ford takes him down, and they're going to have to send out Jake Elliott for the third field goal. Clowney is being an absolute wreck all day in the backfield. What a move by Seattle to get their hands on Jadeveon Clowney. And we about to see a hashtag weak-ass 3 from 38 yards out. There's the kick, goes through the uprights, and it's good. And when you add 3, you have this 6 here. Let's just flip that. Bam. There we go. But since it's a 9, we're just going to look over because Philly can't score a touchdown. So, for those with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now perform a 5-second pose. There it is. Well, that's a large 9 right now. Let me just condense that joint. It's a field goal, so you know it's not about to be a big 9. Weak-ass 9. Hashtag flip that 9. That is a better hashtag, actually. Hashtag flip that 9. I like that, Lamar. I like that. That's the hashtag. Hashtag flip that 9. Elijah Gregory in the building says, hey, I made it. What's up? How's it going? And if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor and download it. We are currently at 2,158 subscribers. Well, followers. Do me a favor, hit that follow button. Let's see if we can get to 2,200 by the end of the night. Gerard Rocourt put another 20 on it. Says, waiting to yell, go Pack, go. When the Vikings lose. We will see, and I appreciate you guys donating to the stream. If you'd like to donate, all of the donating locations are on your left-hand side. And Kenny, when he made his $4.50 donation, just want to shout out what he said. He said, big fan of your channel. Me and at Sick Joker appreciate your pop culture references for a while, for quite some time now. Please keep it up and stay grinding. I appreciate you, man. Means a lot. And shout out to everybody who's donated to the stream. Means a lot. I'm happy to have your support. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of support that I already get. Rage of Sage 23 says, we breaking these Eagles. Jacob Turner says, how about them Cowboys? And the Chiseled Adonis says, how about them biceps? I actually got to get into the gym today. The gym closed at 9. It's currently 6:53. Luckily for me, it's not going to be too long of a workout. I really only need to be there for about 40 minutes. So as long as I could get out of here by 8:20, which seems to be favorable, but then again, we've seen 2 overtime games, I should be in business. But DK Metcalf taking care of business today. And if you have not already, hit the follow button on Hot Mic, do so. If you haven't downloaded the Hot Mic app already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. Commentary for both these games will be released tomorrow. My voice, I cannot guarantee I'll have it. Russell Wilson going deep. He's got DK Metcalf, and that would have been a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. If Russell Wilson hits that pass, that's a touchdown. And although I'm not one to say that the game is over in the third quarter, but I think Lizzo would have started warming up her pipes. She'd have started singing a little bit of solo live in Lincoln Financial Field. It ain't my fault that Carson Wentz's body is made of glass. We might see Seattle go to the next round. Just blame it on my juice. I was going to change blame it on my juice, but I figured I might as well just say that because my mind is kind of scrambled right now because my voice is lost again. I thought I could sing. I can't. Flag on the play once again on the offense. False start. That's on Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. W.Y. Diggy says, who do I have for Offensive Rookie of the Year? Josh Jacobs. It's a three-man race. No, it's a two-man race. Either Josh Jacobs or A.J. Brown. Josh Jacobs or A.J. Brown. Kyler Murray was in the conversation, but I think those other two had better rookie seasons. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Nick Bosa. It's not even close. We go over this almost every single stream. COS Reiner Gaiman says this playoff is becoming insane. Becoming. It already is. The minute that you see the Patriots get eliminated, you see Buffalo blow a 16-0 lead. You see New Orleans lose at home against Minnesota. It's already crazy. Carson Wentz gets hurt. I definitely need some lemon and honey. There's Russell Wilson needing a block. He's going to break a tackle, pick up the first down on 3rd and 15. He gets 18. This was an R. Kelly sort of play. It was 3rd and 15, and most people would just settle for 15. But Russell Wilson says, oh, no, I need a proper age of consent. Let me go and get 18. Oh, wow, I took it too far. There we are. Hell of a play by Russell Wilson, able to pick up the first down, 1st and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a tackle on Marshawn Lynch inside the backfield. That's Fletcher Cox. He's lucky he put that foot up a little bit later because I'm telling you right now, he'd have messed around and kicked that referee. That'd have been very interesting. Fletcher Cox damn near took that football, man. Fletcher Cox unblocked. Damn near took the football. That'd have been interesting. Loss of 5 yards, 8 seconds left on the play clock, 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Play action fake. Russell Wilson's going to keep it himself. He's sliding into DMs. 30 seconds remain, and now I'm pretty sure that we are going to the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, get those fours up. I pretty much with both hands, I got 8. Get those fours up because we go into the fourth quarter. And the final quarter of this 2019 NFL Wildcard weekend, which I have had an absolute blast going live every single game with you guys. That's the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a little bit of a commercial break myself, and we will be right back for the fourth. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Of course they'd come back with a big play. Gotta be kidding me. Mr. Big Play. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson losing his legs. He'd slide at the 41. It was just a big play to get them into Eagles territory. You gotta be kidding me. Letitia said the music sounds like we're on hold. I love it. Steelers 75 says, how much time is left? We just started the fourth quarter. So we are currently sitting at 13:46 remains. And ladies and gentlemen, when we enter the fourth quarter, you already know what time it is, an opportunity to win an Amazon gift card. Go over, make sure. 13:21 left on the clock. Seattle's offense on third down tonight. When it's a longer sort of third down situation, they're 4 for 6, 7 for 11 in total. 2 for 3 on third and short situations. 3rd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Trips towards the, no, it's not trips, it's even formation. Wilson takes the snap. Oh, my Lord, he's going to use the middle of the field here. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. He's taken down, and Malcolm Jenkins makes a play, and my bladder is ready to release once again. Ooh, I still have my free pass from when I went to Vegas. That's hilarious. I had no clue that was to my left. I went to Vegas in 2017. I have a free pass to the Rio, nightclub. I wonder if it still works. Who knows? We'll see when I go there the next time. Hell of a play by Malcolm Jenkins. 4th and 15. There's the snap. There's the punt. Can it be fielded inside the 5? No, it's not. But it's going to be fair caught by Greg Ward at the 11. And here comes Josh McCown onto the field. Oh, yes, opportunity to release my bladder. Magnificent. Let me go take care of that, then I'll be back, and we're not going to have no more goddamn commercial breaks. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final stretch. There will be no more commercial breaks unless, of course, we have to go to overtime. But a little bit of humor for you. And Angelica, if you're watching, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this because you've been hashtagging wall tussing for quite some time, right? Would you believe in my house, and I touched on this a little bit earlier, I think it was yesterday, when it comes to Robitussin, evidently we just like the off-brand stuff. You know what I was drinking a little bit earlier? Safe Tussin. Safe Tussin. Explain to me what the hell Safe Tussin is. Off-brand bullshit. There's the handoff to Miles Sanders. Picks up the first down for the Eagles, and they're on the move. What the hell is Safe Tussin? Why can't my family just get the good stuff? Out here taking Safe Tussin. What the hell is Safe Tussin? Because it was safe on the pockets. I ain't complaining, this free medicine, but god damn. What the hell is Safe Tussin? I ain't never heard of that in my life. Josh McCown got the snap going down the field. Is going to be caught by Greg Ward. He turns his hands over to make that reception. As I said in my video about the Robitussin, about the wall tussin, turns out the people who's making tussin evidently never took no showers. They're too busy working at the demolition derby, I should say, or they're construction workers, because they put up walls, they don't put on robes. And evidently they like to stay safe, so they keep security guards around, because it's Safe Tussin over there, not Robitussin. Josh McCown, 7 of 7, 93 yards. Takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got Zach Ertz moving the chains. Still a one-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. Still a one-possession game. AJ says, what the hell is Tussin? I'll tell you this much. Tussin's supposed to be wearing a robe because it's supposed to be Robitussin. But evidently in this house, we drank Wall Tussin. We drank Safe Tussin. Because apparently we're not supposed to be fussing over Robitussin. Because when we get out of line, we might just start cussing. When you got to pull out them guns, they might just start bussing. We don't want to have no problems. So we keep ourselves from fussing. But unfortunately in this house, we drank Safe and Wall Tussin. Dr. Seuss would be proud. Who won the game for the Minnesota Viking? Kirk Cousins. How many interceptions did Jameis Winston throw? Dozens. Wow. Did you just see that Matrix juke? Good Lord. Miles Sanders broke the ankles of somebody, but Jefferson put a shot on Sanders that sent this man beyond the first down marker by about 3 yards. I hope we get the replay here. Look at this Matrix move, right? But look at the hit. Look at the hit. Bam. This man catapulted him first. If he didn't bounce into his own teammate, or I should say, yeah, if he didn't bounce into 57, Miles Sanders might have just went flying all the way into the end zone. Look at this hit. Boom. That was forward. God, dog. Man went flying. But they're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge because, they stopped short. 3rd and short. What are we talking about again? Oh, we were talking about Tussin. There we go. We're not going back to Tussin. The unchiseled Adonis can hear me, and he's rather impressed by the bars. I lied. He's not impressed. 3rd and inches. There is Carson Wentz. There is Josh McCown. Looks like I must have been participating in the Stevie Wonder challenge. I didn't quite see which quarterback it was. How did I say there's Carson Wentz? What's wrong with me? Letitia said she's about to take some Benadryl. Well, in this house, we have Steve-a-drill. Or Dave-a-drill. Judah-drill. Job-a-drill. Maria-drill. Lamar Quavius-a-drill. Anything but Benadryl. Evidently, Benadryl gun got killed with Spider-Man's uncle because we don't have any of the actual names of the products. The ultimate Oreo says, Mom, my throat hurts. And she responds, stop your goddamn fussing. Here, take some safe tussin'. And you can just hear the happy. Matter of fact, that's a great commercial right there. Safe tussin'. And you just hear the mother. You hear the child. My throat hurts. I need something to quench my. Oh, I need something to quell my pain. As a Josh McCown is taking down. First off, why do I sound like Kane when he first spoke for the first time with that damn thing he put to his neck? Mother, my neck is hurting. I can't speak. I need some sort of medicine. Shut up, boy. Quit all that fussing. Here, take some tape tussin'. Then you just see mad happy people in the background jumping and dancing. You see hard nipples through t-shirts and stuff. Everybody's celebrating in the background, and then you hear the fine print that they read outside. If you take safe tussin', your legs might just explode. You can have scrotum explosion. Could transpire. Your labia, it could fall off of your vulva region. All things can go wrong. Your sight could be lost. You could be participating in the Stevie Wonder challenge for the rest of your life. And in the background, you still see the dancing people. Why is that in medicine commercials? Everybody is dancing, having a good time, as if you don't got the damn, you don't got the fine print being read that you could possibly die. Joy makes no sense. Ridiculous. As we approach 7 minutes left to play. 3rd and 16. McCown takes the snap. Over the middle, connects with Dallas Goedert, the only Dallas in the playoffs. And he's going to be tackled at the 23-yard line. And now here's decision time for Doug Peterson. He's 4 for 4 on 4th downs in the playoffs since 2016. Valerie says boil some ginger and put honey and lime in it. First and foremost, I got the water to boil. I ain't got no ginger. I ain't got no honey. I don't think I got any limes. But I got water. I'll boil some water. 4th and 4, Miles Sanders can't catch the pass. He's asking himself, what happened to my hands? 6:21 left on the clock. Seattle's going to get the football back. One Seattle score here could possibly put that game away. Carson Wentz injured, not able to return. Booby, Miles Sanders, unable to use his frequent flyer miles and catch this pass. Hands just for decoration. Will says, my name is Kane, and I am a Rudy Poo candy ass. Somebody remembers. That's a WWF fan right there. The ultimate Oreo, Chiseled. You need some safe tussin' in a future commentary. Who knows? I'm gonna bring those. I gotta bring those skits back, man. I got to bring back skits in 2020, making fun of things. The amount of videos that I have to make for you guys is ridiculous. Once the season is over, you're going to see a gang of creativity. Because football season takes up about 6 months, which I truly do enjoy. It's probably some of the funnest or some of the most fun that I have all year is sitting here and recording the commentary. Oh, man, it's an absolute trip. But in the other months, a lot of people wonder, hey, man, what do you do? That's when you see my creativity. Like that Fat Family video that went completely viral. My brother, I tell you, I literally was sitting here, took the mic for about 5 minutes, recorded that joint, posted it, went super viral, just off, oh, man, I didn't even have to really think about it. So when the off season comes, get ready for the content you fixing to get. Valerie says, I thought you were Haitian. How do you not have any of those ingredients? Well, let's just say grocery shopping is next week. Actually, no, I think it was yesterday. If that's the case, maybe I ain't look. You know what, Valerie, you might be right. Perhaps I should go and check the cupboard. I think there could be something in there. Maybe there's some ginger in there, but of course I said I'm not going to have any, commercial breaks for the rest of the stream. After the stream, I'll go and check just to make sure. You should tweet at me to go and check on me to make sure. Why am I doing this? I'm not too sure what's transpired. I feel like I could possibly have scoliosis by the end of the stream. Maybe I might have lumbar lordosis. Maybe lumbar stenosis. Perhaps I can get necrosis. Whatever the case may be, I hope my spine is not diagnosed with necrosis. Pack it up, Eagles. Oh, Saying God says, yo, Chiseled, this is random, but I thought you'd be intrigued. My friend Crosby is a descendant of the first ruler in Haiti. Look up his last name, Dessalines. Really? He's a descendant of Dessalines. That's what's up, man. I always wanted to do the lineage to find out if I had ancestors that actually fought in it. As Wilson loses the football, it'd be a loss of about 2. Philly Prince says, don't get mono. Oh, I cannot afford to allow myself to get mono. All right. There hasn't been a single turnover this game. That's interesting. There's Russell Wilson. Throws a lame duck out of bounds. It's going to be a 3rd and 12 situation for Seattle. Random Trainer X says, Chiseled Adonis out here sounding like Imperfect Cell. You are hilarious. Random Trainer X with probably the joke of the doggone night. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. I sound like Imperfect Cell. Wow. Wow. You got me. I'm not even being sarcastic. I just can't allow myself to laugh with this doggone with this voice. Oh, Jacob, I don't wear Haynes. I wear Hollister. Tackled at the 29. He's going to be stopped short. We're going to see Seattle punt. And more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, wow, David Radler saying I sound like Popeye. That ain't right. That's all that I can stand. I can't stand no more. Actually, that does sound like Popeye now that I think about it. But why am I choking myself in order to talk? Do I have a bit of erotic asphyxiation? Are my favorite colors, red and yellow? Should I be in a 50 Shades of Grey movie? Should I play the role of Anastasia Steele? Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, you. Pause. What's going on over there? The kick is fielded by Greg Ward at the 30. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. Here is your last opportunity to get an opportunity to win the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. So, here you are on YouTube. Your last opportunity, head over to Hot Mic, download the app on whether your iPhone or your Android. Use a promo code Adonis so you can possibly win yourself a Amazon gift card giveaway. All right, I see somebody had asked, Gene has asked, I need that shirt. I did put the link for the shirt in the chat room a little bit earlier, but let me go find it if I can find it. Yes, indeed. Here it is here. If you are looking for the link, I'll just @ you. Gene, this is the link. Brandon, you ain't right. My friend Brandon Ellis just said, that's a killer shirt. You ain't right, brother. But here we go. Let me get the drum roll, please. Damn it, I need the drum roll. Where are my emojis? AJ says, love y'all. Man, it's enjoyable, ain't it? All right, here we go. There go the drum rolls. All right. Here's the question. To win the final Amazon gift card giveaway. The question is, what other team did the Philadelphia Eagles temporarily merge with during World War II? The question is, what other team did the Philadelphia Eagles merge with temporarily during World War II? I'll put it down in the chat room for you as well. What team did the Philadelphia Eagles temporarily merge with during World War II? Let's see if you guys can get it. I'm going to give you a little bit longer. I already know who won, but I'll give you a little bit longer to figure out who it will be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We have a winner. And I see a whole lot of the correct answer in here. However, you know it goes to the person who answered first. Who said the Redskins? Somebody said the Chargers. The Chargers weren't even in the NFL during the World War II. But it seems that the reigning, defending, undisputed Hot Mic winner of the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, Xavier, did not win this time around. However, a man of his same ilk has won because the other Xavier, Xavier Barr, is the winner. Although you did write Stellas rather than Steelers, I know exactly what you meant. So you are indeed the winner. A little bit of autocorrecting your thumbs can do you wrong. WYD Diggy was right there as well, but you just got beat out. So the winner is Xavier Barr. You will come away with the W, and you will be getting the final Amazon gift card giveaway for this particular stream. Shout out to both Xaviers winning today. Today was a day for Xaviers. Yesterday was a day for Jays, AJ and Jay Coleman. So kudos to you guys getting the job done. For Xavier Barr, just follow Hot Mic and Twitter to confirm. Xavier says, "That's crazy. My name is Xavier Berry. He's literally one Y away from having my name." Congratulations to the Xaviers. They're on the roads to victory. Or I should say the roads to a Hot Mic, gift card. So you are indeed, you said your name on Twitter is, somebody said Oilers. Your name on Twitter is Flowtown's Finest, correct? I saw you on Twitter. There's a pass interference. Seen your name a couple of times, but follow at Hot Mic. Flowtown's Finest. So my people can contact you. There you are right here. I got you, Xavier. I got you. King Zays 2 is your name. Just be sure to follow Hot Mic, and my people will reach out to your people, and you'll get your hand on that gift card. As the Eagles find themselves inside the 15, McCown steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to use his legs, but he's going to be taken down. And if you're curious about why the Pittsburgh Steelers merged with the Philadelphia Eagles, in 1943, the Philadelphia Eagles temporarily merged with the Pittsburgh Steelers due to a shortage of players, as many of the younger prospects were fighting in World War II. The new team, which was called the Phil Pitt Steagles, posted a solid 5-4-1 record. Following the 1943 season, the merger was dissolved. There's the handoff to Miles Sanders, but he'd be tackled at the 18. It was still sitting at a 2nd and 14, 3rd and 14. And we're approaching 3 minutes remaining in this particular game. One quick look at Twitter world. A gang of big ass sevens. Jamal Lilquist, show enough psychotic one. Kyle, as always, showing love. There's the snap from McCown, connects with Miles Sanders. He's going to be tackled at the 10. Fourth down situation. I'm not going to say game is on the line, but it appears that Philly's going to let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. So I'll go down the list on Twitter world. Matt Wallach says Clowney with a dirty hit. What's your thoughts on that? The dirty hit on which particular play? If it's the hit on Wentz, I can't necessarily say that was dirty. Ahmed says, look at the Saints fans giving the camera the bird. I saw that. Broken Brother Ball said, you know, Antonio Brown curse is real. Over the last week, the Steelers, Raiders, Bills, Patriots, and Saints all got eliminated. I know I saw it. Does have a point in a sense. Javon Hamilton, Cowboys fans like, go Seahawks. The Eagles don't get to go to the Super Bowl. Indeed. Show Enough says, every time you think you have the answer, the 2019 playoffs change the questions. Upset weekend. Nick Stahl says, Bundy's getting ready. And congratulations to Flowtown's finest winning. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes remain in Wildcard weekend. I see the question was, how long has the Pittsburgh Steelers been part of the NFL? But shout out to you guys. And hey, if you'd like to interact, you know, you can always meet each other on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I want to do a meetup at one point this year. For one, definitely got to do one in New York. Have to go to Pittsburgh for sure. Definitely got to go to Pittsburgh. I will be in LA at one point between February and April. Most likely it'll be either March or April, but I will be in Los Angeles. So I'll give you guys a heads up about that. I got to see if I can reach out and get myself into the Laugh Factory for sure. I got to get myself in there. At least get one set. If I can get one set and a photo in the Laugh Factory, that would be sensational. Record that entire set, put it up on YouTube now in a good spot. I got to get in the cellar over here as well. Got to get in the comedy cellar. Working on that. Brother's working out here. But the only way to make sure that, you know, on all these flights that I may be taking, I got to make sure I stay safe. So the best way to stay safe is to use Safe Tussin. There will be no fussing, no cussing if you got Safe Tussin. Use of Safe Tussin too often will result in your appendage falling off of your pelvic region. Do not use Safe Tussin if you have a cold. It will do the reverse effects. You'll actually lose your voice and you will no longer be able to speak. Using of Safe Tussin mixed with, if you eat a hot dog as well, you will have fecal matter falling out of your, gluteal cleft until you die at the age of 81. 4th and 7. 2 minutes remain on the clock. Josh McCown trips towards the right. Takes the snap. He has a little bit of protection. Steps up towards the left. He's taken down and sacked. Loss of 1. Jadeveon Clowney and company there to take him down. Doesn't even get an opportunity to get rid of the football. Seattle's defense holds up. Seattle gets the football back. Opportunity to put the game away, up by 1 score and a 2-point conversion. Xavier Barr saying, do I DM Hot Mike? No. What you got to do, Barr, is, when you follow them, then you can reach out to them. They'll be able to reach out to you. AJ, AJ, let them know the ropes. Let them know the ropes, AJ. You've won. Everybody who's won the gift card, let Xavier Barr know what he must do. We have countless winners here in the chat. Make sure to guide Barr the way of the winners. Random Trainer X says should have gone for the field goal. You know what? I do not agree with that necessarily. Because you do take the points and then you try to get a stop with your defense. You know what? Thinking about it, I probably would have kicked the field goal. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I probably would have kicked the field goal. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, I probably would have kicked the field goal. Yeah, I like that. And I understand why they went for it. I probably would have kicked the field goal and took the points. Why? Because now you make it a one-possession game for sure. And although it's already a one-possession game, you could score a touchdown, but then that 2-point conversion is it's tough to convert. You kick the field goal, you make it a 5-point game, right? So then you have an opportunity to kick it out of bounds, or at least out of the end zone, following you cutting your deficit to 5. You still have all 3 timeouts. Why not? I would have kicked that field goal. You know what? Random Trainer X, I'm right there with you. I'd have kicked that field goal there. Malik says this chat room needs safe tussing. Philly Prince says, nah, too little time to settle for just weak ass 3. I agree, Bars, but it's not necessarily settling for the field goal and then hoping to get a stop. It's just that, would you rather, because you do have those 3 timeouts, you're in the same position you would have been, but at this point you would have had a much more favorable spot. You still need a touchdown, but you kind of make it easier on yourself. Because here you need a touchdown, a conversion, and then you need to get a stop, right? You take the field goal, you have the points, and now you need a stop, and then you just need a touchdown. It seems as if you weigh the pros versus cons, it's actually much more in your favor to go for the field goal, because now you add points. You cut your deficit to 5, right? So now you add points in contrast to going for the score. You add points there as well, right? You have to go for 2. You have to convert. So there's like multiple hurdles that's there. And on top of that, you can only tie up the game. So you still have to stop Seattle from scoring, right? In contrast to getting points, getting a stop, and then just needing a score. It's easier if you actually made the field goal. Marshawn Lynch gets the carry. He's going nowhere. He's going to be stopped. Because it now you relieve a little bit of pressure in a position where you're only down by 5, because literally if you score a touchdown, you don't need to worry about the field goal. Technically, you kind of do, because if it gets blocked and then they go for it, because you're going to end up going for 2 anyway, but you'll already have the lead. Better to put yourself in a position to take the lead than to tie the game, in my opinion. But I understand why they went for it. It's literally up to whoever, wants to whatever, the coach actually wants to end up doing. Cowbell. What the hell's cowbell? You know what? I feel like I shouldn't be asking that. I feel like it's something that I don't want to know. 3rd and 10, 1:47 left on the game clock. First down here pretty much seals it. There is Russell Wilson. Opportunity to move on to the next round. Here we go. He takes the snap. He's passing. He's going down the field. He's got DK Metcalf wide open. It's going to be caught. He's down at the 40. Game done. Game done, ladies and gentlemen. They took a shot. DK Metcalf got behind the secondary all day. And who did he do it to? Jalen Mills. And that's going to be the game. That is going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. And you've got to wonder, if the Eagles took the field goal, Oh my! Well, then again, it wouldn't really matter because he had to get a stop. I don't think that would have changed anything. Trips bunt situation. DK Metcalf with the delayed seam. Wow. Epps. Oh my. Epps. What are you doing, Epps? All Haitians who are Eagles fans looking at Epps and saying Epps, Epps, because it means something not good. And the Seattle Seahawks are moving on. Most receptions by a rookie, or receiving yards by a rookie in the postseason debut is 160. Oh, he's got 160, the most in NFL history. Hell of a job by DK Metcalf. A bunch of people questioning how good he is, saying that there's a chance he could possibly be a bust. He can only run that 9 route. He can only go deep. He can't run over the middle. He can't make those big plays. But time and time again, he has shown his worth. And slowly, him and Tyler Lockett may be competing to see who will be that number 1 receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. Hell of a drive, hell of a play, hell of a finish. And unfortunate for the Eagles, in the NFC least, they're leaving with that L. And as Rex Ryan would say, but a little bit in reverse, because in 2010 he said 3 home teams advance and the fucking Jets. Well, guess what's happening this time around? 3 road teams advance and the fucking Texans. We've only had 1 home team hold down the fort this weekend. Today was, or I should say this weekend was a good weekend to be a wild card. Hell of a job to all our wild card winners. Let me see Mario claps in the chat room. Congratulations to the Houston Texans. Congratulations to the Tennessee Titans. Congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. And these are the individuals going into next week. What will we see? We will see the Baltimore Ravens host the Tennessee Titans. We will see the Kansas City Chiefs host the Houston Texans. We will see the San Francisco 49ers host I don't forgot who the hell they playing. I said, why does San Francisco 49ers is hosting who? Oh yeah, the Minnesota Vikings. I almost forgot. And we will see the Green Bay Packers take on the Seattle Seahawks to see who will be able to go to our conference championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the blast where we saw Carson Wentz get hurt. He could not finish the game. He got hit from behind. All right, a little bit of the Michael Sam challenge. Here came Jadeveon Clowney. He's the only clown that we respect. Antonio Brown learning some little bit of, respect, learning a little bit of manners. And DK Metcalf rubbed his nutsack all over the Philadelphia Eagles defense, and they could not stop this man all doggone day. And we saw the Eagles get eliminated at home. And congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks walking away with the victory. And ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. For those of you who stayed for all 4 streams, you guys are amazing. You talk about voices being lost. I cannot find my voice, but I will do my best to find it for the commentary tomorrow. All right. As for college football commentary, you will be getting that on Tuesday. It will resume. So, as for what bowl games I'll be doing, I'll figure out as we go. But we will have, college football commentary when it comes. Post-game analysis most likely will be released on Wednesday. Because it's a longer video, I kind of want to have my voice for it. So after Monday, I'll finally be done with the commentaries and the voiceovers. So then at that point, I can relax my gosh. But this has been rather exciting, and let's go down the list and shout out the individuals for tuning in. Let's start on Hot Mic, the Ultimate Oreo, Xavier Burr, and congratulations. Hey, listen, Candace Leach, Terrell, Catherine, or Terrell Coughlin, Malik, David, Apex, Packer Nation, Reggie 96, Brandon Chewy Black, Tug, Rob Swain, Philly Prince, Kamari, Jesus Valdez, Darian Freeman, Brandon, David, the other Brandon, Nick, Ryan Arnold, Lino, Justin Perkins, Elijah Gregory, Brian Linka, Kyle Krudelbatch, Mickey Mouse, Reggie 96, Linwood Edwards, Carmen Harmon, Kitty, April, Desmond Edmond. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on YouTube. Rome the Upsetter, Jalen, TJ Rector, Adriana, Siobhan, Netstrike, Thomas, Dalton Austin, Sweet McNasty, Philip Tercero, Amex 16, and you were right about games coming down to a field goal, at least in the first one. Earlier today. I think that's when you said it was coming down to a field goal. I don't think it was this particular game. Naru, although it didn't really come down to that, but he's saying let's go Texans. Shout out to you. Big Bunker, Noah Mercado, Jay Breeze, Valerie, Will, Jeff C. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you guys. Evo 72, King Gist, Jacob, SSG Infinite Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanks so much. Random Trainer X, Jose, TJ Blaze, JG, everybody in Twitter world who tuned in. Derek, Simba, Nithul. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Neil Pookie Jr. Dingle, Xavier Barr, Iggy the Kid, 817. And although we're not streaming throughout the week, still feel free to share the app with your friend. If you're going back to school, the brand new year, let your friends know, yo, download the Hot Mic app. All right? Let them know, hey, you could come and hang out. Even if they don't watch football, they can tune into the stream, man. And they could speak. We always have fun. Kirby Griffin, Ultimate Jumpman 24. It's not Wednesday. Jacob, Unique, 23 days later. Mr. Michael Law, Spencer Stewart, Damon Gibson, Seahawks fan, go 12s. Congratulations to the Seahawks fans. Congratulations to the Texans fans. Congratulations to the Titans fans. Congratulations to the Minnesota fans. And I'm happy all you guys have an opportunity to play football for one more week, and I wish the best of luck to every single team moving forward. But let's wrap it up. Here it is, 7:45. I've got to go and get to the gym before they close. They're closing at 9. I only need about 40 minutes to get this workout going, so let's get the hell up out of here. Let's close out the night the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Hold My Nugget Studios for Game 4 of your 2019 Wildcard Weekend game highlight commentary live in Lincoln Financial Field, where we saw the Philadelphia Eagles host the Seattle Seahawks but fell 17-19 in a day where we saw Carson Wentz get hurt and fail to return, in a day where we saw DK Metcalf take out his Donkey Kong nuts and rub it all over Jalen Mills, rub it all over Maddox, rub it all over the entire secondary, and we will see those Skittles, Seattle Seahawks led by the emotional Marshawn Lynch, who really just existed, but he went into the end zone for the score at one point during this game. They'll be moving on next week, and they will be infiltrating Green Bay. We're going to see Minnesota infiltrate Santa Clara. We're going to see Houston infiltrate Baltimore. We're going to see, or I should say, we're going to see Houston infiltrate Kansas City. We're going to see Tennessee infiltrate Baltimore. But I thank all of you guys for tuning into the stream. I have been your host. Before we even get into the host, we got to make sure that the Seattle Seahawks understand that there's only one place that they can go, and that's them taking out their Metro cards, or I should say the Philadelphia Eagles only got one place that they can go, because they're taking out their Metro cards, and where they going? They getting aboard the L train. EL, like Jameis Winston. That's what they're doing. They're eating L's. But they ride on the L train will be short-lived. Why? Because they've arrived at elimination station. Your failure of making the NFC East look like a legitimate contender. Your failure of having Carson Wentz actually stay healthy and finish a doggone playoff game. Your failure of advancing to the divisional round for the second, or I should say the third consecutive year. Consider your names written down the death note, because your dreams of making it back to the Super Bowl and hoisting up the second Lombardi in your history, your team's history. Your dreams of making it back to get Doug Peterson another ring on his finger. Your dreams of making Carson Wentz feel as if he doesn't have to live in the shadow of Nick Foles. Your names in the death note and your team's dreams have been absolutely deleted. Season done for the Eagles. Congratulations to the doggone Seattle Seahawks. And you can't spell Eagles without the L. Somebody go check on EDP. But I have been your host of the doggone stream, the one and the only, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. You guys have yourself a magnificent night. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys for the commentary tomorrow. I'll see you again for the live stream this Saturday. Have a good night.